budget for your gadget with Cholo de la Cruz.
Unfortunately, Sir Cholo de la Cruz is not here, but of course, the Techno Boys here are going to be covering everything with you guys with something that our friends over at Asianic.com.ph have sent. And of course, I think we have a special guest today that's going to help us explain everything that's going on. Guys, welcome. How are you guys? What do we have today? We have Junior Jock David and Junior Jock JJ.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So I'm filling in for Junior Jock Wacky. I'm actually not a techno boy, but I'm a techno lad.
Yeah, you know.
Apprentice.
I get that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because, since Cholo's not here, someone's got to man the board. Someone's got to do his job.
Exactly.
So
Definitely.
we got our JJ Wacky over at the board.
I'm on the front lines today while you guys go ahead.
Actually with the products. Anyway, I guess let's start off with the main stage today, which
It's a big device here.
all right. So we have the Lenovo LOQ 15IRX9. A lot of numbers after
Can I
it.
just say, I saw this bad boy and it looks insane. It looks like a machine.
It is a machine.
What do we have? What is this thing packing?
Well, our friends over at Asianic.com.ph has sent us this laptop. This is once again the Lenovo LOQ 15IRX9. So, JJ, let's talk about some of the exterior first.
Yeah.
So it's a Luna gray finish. It's a very sleek design with a lot of USB ports around it. There's an HDMI and an Ethernet cable around it. And if you've noticed, I've usually not seen this in other laptops, especially gaming laptops. This laptop has a numpad on it.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Okay.
It has a numpad.
Let me say this, guys. The thing is, a lot of modern day laptops remove the numpad.
Yeah, they don't.
Because they want to have a
don't
lot of
need it.
space. Yeah. But listen, honestly, as a business major, all right, and I have to do accounting homework,
I
having the
see.
numpad is kind of useful,
I used to use the numpad for an additional player. Like, for exple, someone else.
Oh, I
needs
get
to
you're
do it.
sharing the same keyboard. So you could do that too. So if you guys are interested in this kind of laptop where there's a numpad, let's just say you guys have an accounting job and you need the numpad, then
that.
Just get the Lenovo LOQ 15IRX from Asianic.com, right?
exactly. Because like the thing is like even if you, for example, you want a good gaming laptop, you want to be able to game on the side but do your accounting job.
Yeah.
We got the numpad over here, and something I noticed earlier, JJ, this laptop has a really cool feature with its screen, I guess. And if you guys tuning over at playback.tv/magic899 can currently see this, but if you can pull it back for us, JJ.
Yeah, let me do the favors. I'll go very, very deep right now.
Wow.
And it's, my
Okay.
God.
It's laying flat.
Any of you guys tuning over on your radio sets, in the car, in your
Yeah.
house, or wherever, you guys can see this right now. But I'm telling you, the screen is laying flat like the keyboard.
That's
It looks like it
so
looks
flexible.
like it looks like two iPads next to each other.
Right.
I love that, dude.
So
I
you can
love
flex
that.
at around 180 degrees.
Something like that.
I love
This looks so close to 180 degrees. So listen, guys, if you're tired of all your, let's just say you have a younger brother who keeps bending the hinges of your laptop all the way back and it
It's not
breaks.
going to be a problem.
It's not going to be a problem here.
Exactly, because this thing is far back. I'm saying I can look directly downwards on it. It's hard to describe, but it can fold back. The screen can fold really far back. Unfortunately, it can't fold back to a tablet mode. But come on, guys, for the value, or I guess the power that this laptop has, I don't think you're going to be looking for
really, really good.
touch screen capabilities, right?
What kind of power are we packing again?
This is actually an i7-13th gen,
i7-1310,
the latest.
the latest generation
So it's
of
very,
Intel
very
processors.
powerful, and it also has a dedicated
Graphics
for the
card.
graphics card,
Yeah.
a 4060 with 8 gigabytes of RAM.
For the gamers out there, you guys know what that means. But for those who don't, this is a powerhouse of a machine. This is insane. Insane power.
If any of you guys, kind of play games like Valorant, Marvel Rivals, CSGO,
Yeah.
Call of Duty, any of those games, I'm telling you, this laptop will run it and run it well.
I get that.
You
I
don't
get
have
that.
no
any
problems.
problems playing your games. And if ever you're not a gamer and you're doing other things, you can also run AutoCAD on it without any problems on
Yeah, any of you
benchmarking is
architectural
so good.
students out there, this might be the laptop
is for you.
Yeah.
I just want to reach over and grab it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Listen, guys, and if you guys aren't into AutoCAD, you're not into gaming, but let's just say you're a struggling, video editing student.
Right.
Yeah.
This is also the laptop for you because, guys, listen, this has a lot of, this is a powerful laptop.
Dude, video editing softwares, they're kind of hard to run because, of course, you need to process the video at the end. Or you have to run all of these different animations that you have to add in your video. But then this bad boy, this can run something like DaVinci Resolve.
Yes, or, well, the straight up, what was it?
Just,
The Adobe one.
Premiere Pro.
Premiere
Adobe
Pro, there we go, yes.
It can do that with ease.
Yes. It could.
I think it can do anything. at
Yeah,
this point.
you know, I remember earlier during when we were talking about the recent news around the world. You know, we were talking about reviving old or like reviving old animals.
species, yeah.
yeah. I'm telling you, you might need this laptop to revive your technological career. You know, well, imagine your video rendering takes 3 hours. You know, not on this stuff, not on this thing.
Dude,
you know,
I love that. I love that.
yeah, you know, we got like. You know, I also want to mention this. You know, I know all you editor heads. You know,
Yeah.
you people that love editing. It's always the same problem.
Me? Yeah.
It's always the same problem. You know, I can edit on this, but there's no storage.
Oh.
You know, I only have like 500 gigabytes. What am I supposed to put on that?
That's a lot,
Well,
yeah.
fret not, guys, because this laptop is even expandable.
Yeah,
Wow.
so starting at 512 gigabytes of SSD, it's expandable up to 4 terabytes.
Terabytes.
Storage.
Add more
Guys,
storage to it.
For reference, 1 terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You know, imagine going from like 500 gigabytes of regular storage to something like 4,000.
4,000 gigabytes.
I'm surprised. If you need more than that for your video editing, I don't know what you're editing at that point.
This is basically a PC. This is
Yeah,
a PC
it's just a PC that's on your lap. That's why it's called a laptop.
Laptop.
God.
But
Yeah.
of course, you know, we have the laptop. We kind of need to like have a place to like plug this thing.
Yeah, you know, okay, here's the thing, guys. Normally you can just plug it straight into the wall, and you know, we won't judge you for that. But something that you want to kind of look out for is, of course, with a laptop as good as this, I don't want to break it.
Yeah.
I don't want something to happen to it. It's my baby, and I want to protect
You
it.
gotta protect it with your life.
Exactly. So what do we have for you guys? Well, our lovely friends over at asianic.com.ph have sent us another product that will look out for your laptop. This is the Orico OSC 4A4U 20-watt universal surge protector.
Yeah. Wow.
So before I get into the details of what exactly is a surge protector, let's just talk about, you know, some of the features this has. Well, it has about I think five ports, not ports.
Plugs.
Outlets. Outlets.
Outlets.
I was about to say saksakan, you know. Basta, you know. Yeah, I couldn't translate it in
No,
my
it's
head.
good,
Yeah,
it's good, it's good.
But yeah, we have 4 outlets. 5 outlets. No, 4. Oh my gosh, I'm
Four
blind.
outlets.
We got
4
4
outlets. 4 outlets, guys. Or saksakan, or whatever you want to call it. We even have like a on-off switch in case you don't want it running all the time.
And I'm noticing it also has some USB ports.
Exactly. So if you want to plug this right in to
Your phone.
Yeah, your
or
phone.
anything,
You
gotta charge
a
something.
lamp
Yeah.
or something, and you don't have an adapter for it. You can just plug it right straight to the Orico.
let's just say you have your boys over. You have no, not even the boys. You got your friends over, right?
The team, the gang.
Yeah, the gang over, and you know everyone needs to charge their phone, but you know you only have so many plugs.
True,
Right
true.
here, guys, over here, 4, so up to 4 friends.
And then if you need to like have plugs for your laptops, you can have them plug them there.
Exactly.
And then they
So-
can have a LAN party.
Exactly. Listen,
Right.
guys. So you have 4 plugs for 4 friends, and then 4 USBs for 4 phones.
Oh, I love that.
While you're playing, you can use the phones. Anyways, getting straight into exactly what a surge protector is without
Yeah.
getting too technical about
Yeah.
it. Basically, sometimes, let's just say a thunderstorm happens, or, you know, a sudden burst of electricity hits your house. You know, I hope that it doesn't happen, but sometimes it can ruin your gadgets because, long story short, sometimes the tech that you have doesn't really like it when absurd amounts of energy are being poured
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
It's like if someone made you drink 5 gallons of water in one sitting. Obviously, you're not gonna have fun with
gonna
that.
overload.
Exactly. So basically, a surge protector prevents that from happening.
That's good. It's gonna protect your laptop.
Exactly. It gets the electricity that the thunder hit.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like, okay, wait, I'm gonna deliver it slowly to the laptop so that it won't, you know, burst into flames or
love that.
or lose all my data, you know.
I love that.
So, you know, our friends over at Asianic, lovely gift that they sent us, or lovely product that they sent
It
us.
goes well with the laptop.
Yeah,
I'd say.
because it protects your laptop. Think about it, guys. Mid-editing and then a thunderstorm hits, your data's
you're
fine.
safe now. Oh, that's great. People over on Playback are already asking. They're already wondering how much is all of this. I want to
Okay.
get one of these
Of
myself.
course.
I think
You know-
we can start with the Lenovo LOQ 15IRX9. So before it is around 91,000 pesos. And I know what you might be thinking, like, oh my God.
How am I gonna afford that?
How am I going to afford that?
Well, for this much power, you know.
I mean,
It's worth it.
I think
Yeah.
it's really worth it. But our friends at Asianic
Yeah.
has offered a deal. Now you can get it at a discounted price at 85,495.
Wow, that's like 10,000
That's a
pesos
steal,
off.
bro.
Yeah, that's a very huge deal. And you also have flexible payment options with 0% interest, where you can pay 7,120 pesos per month for 12 months.
Hold up. Did you just say 0% interest?
0%
Guys,
interest.
wait. Listen. As a business major, you know, that's appealing. 0% interest for 12 months? That's not bad,
I love
guys.
that. I love that. What about the Orico plug?
Actually, before we get to the Oracle, one last deal Asianic has finally struck
Oh
us.
yeah.
If you guys somehow have the cash and you can just pay cash on hand in one go, you can even get it at an even lower price at 77,950
This is
pesos.
Is this for real? Oh
And
my god.
guys, that's not even the end of Asianic's deal for you guys. They even have an exclusive bundle. If you purchase it now, and you can receive premium accessories, including the Lenovo gaming backpack and an across RGB keyboard and mouse.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, you guys want to know, I was yapping on about the Orico Surge Protector.
the Surge Protector.
You guys can check that over at asianic.com.ph for a before price. So remember, guys, not the current price, 1,700 pesos. A bit too pricey. But our friends over at asianic.com.ph, of course,
They got our back.
you know they're going to discount it for us. We have a current price of 999 pesos. That's like 700 pesos off, guys. If you're not buying this now, I don't know what you're doing.
If you guys want to see more details on how to get these, anything you guys want to know about this, you can go to asianic.com.ph and go to any of their branches and get yours today. Absolutely love it. Thank you again to our friends over at Asianic. And this was
Budget for your gadget with Joel Dela Cruz.